Hey guys, this one's for ceramics. Melissa and Mary Kate and Jen and Angela and Christy, Kyle and Kayla. I hope you guys are well. I hope everything's good. I sent a message and emails in regards to doing Zoom videos at some point where I'll touch base with each of you individually in the progress of your work. And of course, I'll be setting up videos for hand building demonstrations primarily. I do have a wheel with me, so I will do some of those videos as well to at least, you know, prepare something of interest. And I know a few of you may have potter's wheels, and if you do, of course, you can follow suit with what I show you with the wheel throwing. And if not, at least enticing information to help prepare us for the time when we reconvene, which, they're saying won't be this semester, but maybe there's a possibility. We can keep our hopes up that we will be able to get back to all the tools and equipment and community that we strive for. So anyway, this is just a quick video to touch base with the ceramics classes and just letting you know that I'm preparing things wisely. I have all my tools, all my clay, everything available, so I'll be hitting the videos pretty hard and giving you plenty of ample time to continue working on your projects. Hopefully it won't be too noisy with my boy running around. And I just wanted to mention that, just a quick summary, the first things I'll be asking you to do is these historical pieces, which some of you have already started on. And the primary requirement was 14 inches, but I'm going to minimize that because, of course, having clay available, we need to be conservative about the clay that we have because, as far as I know, the clay sources and distributors are now officially non-essential and they're not operational right now. So whatever clay you have, use wisely. And so the size requirement for the historical piece is maximum 10 inches. If you can do it in 8 to 10 inches, that would be great, using the coiling method primarily. Try not to exhaust your clay resources, essentially, is what I'm saying. And the main areas I wanted you to focus on were native, in particular the Shawnee or Navajo or Pueblo, also Membre pottery, which is the Southwest, and also Mesoamerica, northern Mexico area, and Jomon, which was Japanese, and Korean or Ongi, which was the Korean or Egyptian. So Egyptian would be Old Kingdom or New Kingdom in particular. So doing that research and finding out what area in particular you like. And of course, accompanying the project is the use or the one-page research paper, which is going to focus primarily on the historical relevance of that piece in particular that you researched, that you liked. And then also the second part of that page or that research is why you gravitated towards that piece in particular, why you gravitated towards that design or that piece. Was it the surface decoration? Was it the overall form? Was it a combination of the two? And of course, trying to get your historical project to reflect that as close as possible. I again will be touching base with you via the Zoom to kind of discuss this. So for Kyle, Christy, and Kayla, I now want this to be your assignment that you're focusing on. I know it's not wheel throwing, but utilizing the coiling methodology as well as any hand building or slab construction techniques that you might have learned. Obviously, you don't have an extruder available. If you have an old Play-Doh machine, I don't advise pushing the clay through that. You'll probably break it. Not that you're probably too attached to it. But so let's focus on the coiling technique. I will be doing a video available next week to get going with the coiling technique. I'm going to be making 2 historical pieces at once. one that's vessel oriented, utilitarian oriented, and then one that's kind of sculptural oriented, kind of figurative. And we'll go from there, and that's pretty much all I need to say at this time. Then after this historical piece, then we'll move on to slab construction. And I'll talk more about that in a future video, because I don't want these to be too long. And whenever I do the actual demonstration, I'll probably have a verbal discussion, and then I'll do a secondary supplementary video that just shows the hands doing the work, these hands without these gloves. Anyway, I hope you all are well, and I'm going to go on and post this and have it available for you before we get started next week. All right, be safe.